Actually, I am. I moved in with Taylor Dawson runs Freak Me. Taylor Dawson is a DJ around town, but I live with him. Just moved in with him. I actually only had a day to move my house when I got signed on for Warped Tour. I was like, yeah, I'll take it, and then realized I was supposed to move out while I was on Warped Tour. So I had 4 hours to pack a U-Haul van.
Oh my God.
And just make trips back and forth. So the best and worst part of Warped Tour is when like the last day and you're like, I get to go home and like poop on my own toilet. I get to sleep in my own bed. I get to cuddle my own dog. I didn't get to feel any of that because I had to immediately like walked in through my front door and was like, oh, I'm so ready to relax. Oh God, I still have to set up a whole house. So the last week has literally just been me buying furniture and spending money. And, but yeah, we're still over in East Nashville and it's a dope little spot, but living with Taylor Dawson.
It's fucking East Nashville. Whereabouts in East Nashville?
It's,
you don't have to give me your address,
yeah.
but just
Heartland and Dickerson, kind of by the DMV.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
right over there. It's like close to Ellington, kind of can still get to downtown real nice and quick, but back far enough in East Nashville too that I'm not dealing with all the shitty East Nashville people.
Yeah.
The ones who just moved here.
Yeah.
Too cool for school.
Bought the $250,000 one-room apartment.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Nashville. I mean, I've talked about it a little bit, but it's fucking crazy out here.
It's super crazy. I mean, even, being out on Warped or just going out anywhere and saying I'm from Nashville, everyone is talking about this city. And like, I had, I'm trying to think like big name people out on Warped coming like, oh, heard you're from Nashville. Like, where should I move? What's, I'm looking at going there. And just like everyone wants to be in this city right now. And it's so weird that I'm like, I've been here for 9 years. I don't know. I've seen it change, but like, it's just Nashville to me. But the fact that it's on the map now as like a huge growing city is crazy to me.
I never saw it coming. I know some people did. And some people were lucky enough to like buy out houses and then sell them and flip them. But man, I never knew like, because when I first moved here, you didn't go to East Nashville. That was a place you didn't go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know the last house I just moved out of, if I would have been in that neighborhood 2 years ago, I would not have ever left that neighborhood. And not in a good way. I would have been in a body bag. It was not a safe neighborhood. And now 2 years later, it's gentrified as, can be. And East Nashville is crazy in itself. North Nashville. I mean, hell, driving over here in South Nashville today, I was,
it's kind of crazy.
I grew up in this neighborhood 9 years ago.
Oh, did you really?
My first house was over in this, or my first apartment was in this neighborhood.
No shit. I didn't know that.
So it's like driving by all of it. I'm like, oh, this is all changed.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Like Nolensville, it's kind of basically the same. But like when you go into when you turn left in like a neighborhood, you can see like brand new houses being built.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit, really? What's going on right now?
Luckily, all the new people are moving to the Gulch, and I hate the Gulch. So you guys can just keep moving to the Gulch.
Yeah, you guys can keep the Gulch.
You have them angel wings all day long.
Dude, I was in the Gulch not too long ago at a movie premiere that me and Kyle did the score for, and movie premiere. It's an indie movie, but good job. It was great.
No,
it was a lot of fun.
I've been following you, on social media with all of it. So
whatever. I'm super proud of it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't been to the Gulch in like 2 years. It's been a while, and so I just drive in the Gulch, and I'm like, holy shit. This is like fucking New York.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking crazy. And then it's like it's like a rooftop party kind of thing that we went to. It was like, yeah. And so I walked in the hotel. I forget which hotel it is.
Is it the, wouldn't have been the West End.
It's not the West End. It's,
Hotel, L.A. Jackson.
No. It wasn't that one. It was like 10.
Well, I'm out of.
I forget. It's a new hotel. Whatever. It's a very fancy hotel. And then so there's like they have a maitre d' at the door, and he like opens the door for me, and he's like, "This way, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Where am I?"
Yeah, I just want to have a cigarette and a PBR. Is that cool? Just
yeah, like we don't have PBRs. Yeah. We have.
Let me see if we have that in the wine cabinet in the back.
Oh yeah, they don't even know what PBR is. They're so above it.
Yeah.
Is that a new French wine?
What vineyard is that? I don't know, Milwaukee? Oh, I'm not sure what part of Spain that is.
It's fucking changing, man. It's fucking crazy. And I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't. Because I don't want it to become an LA or a New York.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, I love it. I love the growth, especially me as a bartender and then doing the music side of things. Like, Nashville is a hub now. Like, I remember 4 or 5 years ago, you know, if you got hired for a tour, flying out of here was a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
You would have to do, you know, 2 layovers just to get to LA and now we're like a central hub, and that's why everyone wants to be here if you're in the music industry. But like bartending, I love it too. More people, more money. But as far as living here, it's kind of a pain. I was in a bar in East Nashville last night, and like 3 dudes in suits come walking in, and I was in Edgefield. I don't know why I'm like trying to cover up the name. I was in Edgefield, which is where my roommate works. Smokiest like dive bar.
Yeah, it's the best. I fucking love that bar.
And these 3 dudes come in like they're about to buy a nice bottle of a French wine, and it's like, get the fuck out of my bar. I want to flick a cigarette at you right now. Like, let me watch baseball and not have to look at you.
Yeah, man, I love that bar. I love like fucking like the bars that like refuse to change. You're like, no, fuck you. This is our shit. Like, this is our bar, and we're smoking in here. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I remember being at Three Crow last year and came in for a football game, which is like that is my home on Sundays. I live at Three Crow. They probably hate me there, but they let me stay because I probably pay so much money. It's like paying rent there. But literally, there was a bachelorette party. It was like a beautiful day in December, a bachelorette party having Sunday fun day at our table that we always sit at. And they're having their bushwhackers. And like servers were like, yo, you guys got to fucking go. These are our regulars. Like, I get that you guys are just in town for the weekend, but we don't need to cater to your needs. Like, finish them up and get the hell out of here. Like, this is for the boys.
Yeah,
and they didn't want to move, so I decided I was going to watch the game with them. And I just started screaming, and minutes later, they were gone for some reason. I'm not sure why. I guess I got my point across. But yeah, it's so weird. I mean, like I said, the Gulch, it's like, we got all these stupid murals around town that everyone wants to take pictures with. That's super cool. I mean, there's stuff in, I'm sure, you know, LA's got the stars on the sidewalk that people take pictures with.
Portland has the same. We fell victim to that because we were tourists and we've never been to Portland, and they have murals and we took pictures, and I'm sorry, Portland, but we were tourists. Okay. It's expected.
I mean, and by all means, you should do that. Like, do the touristy things. You know, anytime friends come in town, like, we'll go down to Broadway. I'll do Broadway for a night just to like let you live the experience.
We'll show you how terrible Broadway is. But and then after that, we'll go to the cool bars that I go to.
But it's that element of like, be a tourist, but also be cool in the city. Like, people are doing these murals in the Gulch and taking pictures with them. The flipping angel wings one. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen that one.
It's this big set of angel wings on a black wall, right down at, I think it's like Velocity condos, whatever. And there's literally a line. Anytime you go by it, there's a line to take a picture with the mural. But the line will come out into the street, and people act like it's the car's fault that they're not stopping.
Oh,
like,
don't be an
literally,
asshole.
we got yelled at last night by some people waiting in line to take a picture for us to slow the fuck down. And was like, "You're the dumbass." Sorry for all my language. I don't know. I never asked you if I could just sit here.
Oh,
and
dude,
cuss.
it's called XPlicit Materia.
This is true. Yeah. I was like, you're the dumbass sitting in the road to take a picture with a set of angel. You can go Photoshop that for all I care. I can do that in 5 minutes on my phone. But you're sitting in the middle of a street for this photo. Like, don't yell at me.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of my city.
Well, all it takes is one little shove with a car, and that'll fucking change your mind real quick.
Yeah. Next time. I'm coming for you.
Get out of the fucking road, man.
So, yeah, I mean, I like the growth, you know, but some of it's just a little like, people are coming to Nashville thinking they can just run this town. And it's like, no. We've all been here a while. We're going to do things our way. You can, you know, get a toe in the water and feel it out, but when you come, just splashing in, that doesn't do well.
Well, Keith, did you ever meet Keith? Keith Lancaster? He was a groomsman at my wedding. I don't think you met him, but he was on the podcast, and he's from Portland. And when he got into town and moved, he didn't tell people that he was from LA, because apparently he was told by a friend of his, like, don't tell people you're from LA. People in Portland do not like people from LA or California. And it got so bad because, Portland was, like what it's going on with Nashville right now. Portland was getting this influx of people, like from people in New York and most people from LA. And, I think we all can agree the general consensus is that people from LA are kind of, I do things this way.
It's the consensus that if you go to LA and you go, I'm a musician from Nashville, I go, oh, so what country singer do you play for? Every city has that. But LA is
kind of stuck up. And if you're from LA, this probably doesn't apply to you, because I'm just. But
I know a lot of badass people from LA that are not like this, but it only takes one.
And it only takes one. It's like fucking LA. I knew it. I knew you people around here.
Yeah.
But it got so bad that when realtors would put signs in front of like for sale, for houses that were for sale, people would, drive up to it, get out of the car, and put like stickers on it that says "No California." And they would put those same stickers on people's like trucks and cars on the bumpers.
Good on them,
because they saw the California license plate, and it became like this kind of like quiet Cold War between like Portland and LA.
That's needs to happen here.
And I'm telling you, it might, because it's inconveniencing people who have lived here for a very long time.